Hello there! After enjoying trying Korean makeup so much back in February, I wanted to give more a go based on your recommendations. Really happy to have partnered with YesStyle again and handpicked a range of products that fit my makeup style. I was so blown away by the response to my first K-beauty video. It's clearly an area of the industry many of you are interested in too. But it's far more than a trend, and it's not gimmicky or weird or cutesy. It's an entire philosophy that centres on clear, fresh skin, sheer healthy colour and a natural glow. Products that might not have enough pigmentation, colour payoff or coverage for some people aren't faults, it's often the intention. So Korean makeup is a perfect match for my barely there, wash of colour, minimal makeup approach. It was great to hear that so many of you also use YesStyle to stock up on your K-beauty favourites, and their extensive range had all bases covered when I started rounding up your product recommendations for this second instalment. Focusing on three of the pillars of my easy makeup style: cream blush, sheer lip colour and multitasking products. Once again, most of these products are heavily and very sweetly scented, so keep that in mind. A PIEU's Juicy Pang blusher instantly appealed given my big cream blush crush, and it came highly recommended by viewers. These two might look like nail polish, but they're liquid blushes that you can paint straight onto the cheek using the brush applicator, then blend with your fingertips. So user-friendly, super light texture with a slight shimmer to catch the light and give you a healthy, dewy glow. The shade Guava is a slightly subdued peach, and grapefruit is a much brighter coral orange. Very strong, sweet, fruity scent, but I liked these so much I'd happily try more. The Chateau Labiotte Wine Lip Tint was another product many of you mentioned. I don't wear liquid lipstick, but enjoy light lip tints, so I wanted to give these a try. Not only do they look like cute little wine bottles, they actually contain wine extracts too. Shiraz Red is a very bright, bold blood red, really striking and quite opaque. But interestingly, Merlot Burgundy is much more sheer and more my style. Easy to build or leave as a low-key tint. They do feel slightly sticky on the lips, but seem to wear off quite evenly, although they did cling to dry patches, so best to use a lip scrub first. In my first Korean makeup video, I fell for the Laneige two-tone tint lip bar, an easy lightweight balm that creates a subtle gradient on the lips. I wanted to grab another, and the shade Cherry Milk seemed like a good fit, a berry that's more intense in the centre of the lips. Interestingly, it's nowhere near as dark as it looks in the satisfying click-up bullet, and it comes out as more of a berry red. I wanted to compare this sheer balmy version to their two-tone matte lip bar, a solid cream formula with the same gradient outcome. Very smooth, not drying at all on me, really comfortable and lasted for quite a long time. That's Red Cashmere, a bold dark red where the red certainly dominates the nude underneath, so I use it sideways instead. And Red Velvet, where the gradient is more noticeable in the warm red finish. I love sheer lipsticks and tinted balms, and there are so many options made in Korea. Just the name of the PIEU gel-like lip sounded promising, but the finish feels more like a lipstick than a balm. Not much slip when it goes on, and it's a bit on the sticky side. But it does feel quite light and leaves a nice tint. The shade With Coffee is a muted red berry, and Sunday Mood is a bright summery coral. Again, the Holika Holika Water Drop Tint Balm sounds like something that's going to be light and refreshing, and it is. Somehow this is incredibly cooling on the lips. But sadly, despite feeling cold as it goes on, it has an unexpected sticky feel that I'd associate more with liquid lipstick, not a tinted balm. Luckily, a bit of blotting helps to tone that down, but there's a slightly bitter taste left over. Cherry Water is a warm red, and Fig Water is much more orange than the shade name suggests. The Clio Veil Tint Balm is probably the most traditional tinted balm of the bunch I chose. A really light, cool, smooth feel with a very subtle tint. Apricot Sauce is a shade that will brighten up your lips with a kiss of coral. 3 stick lip products to finish. The Mimi Box Multi Lip Crayon Matte seemed like a great multitasker. A 4-layer pen that's reminiscent of those big chunky textures or markers you might have clicked together as a kid. The shade Red on My Lips has 4 red tones in creamy textures that you could possibly use as blush, but I prefer to stick to lips and eyes. A muted coral, bright blood red, deeper crimson and darker berry. All very easy to blend out for a more sheer look. Mamon's Creamy Tint Colour Balm Intense looks fairly similar to other chunky lip crayons on the market, but the shade Red Pepper sounded like my kind of slightly brown red. Interestingly, it's more on the warm orange side, so not a great match for my skin tone, but the texture is smooth, not too matte, and easy to blend out or build up. Finally, a PIEU's Marker Pen Tint sounds slightly scary and exciting, putting a marker pen on your lips, and that's the sensation. The felt tip is shaped to fit your bottom lip nicely, but I prefer to turn it around and use the back for the top lip. The shade Lazy Red might be my new favourite description of red, but it's actually a very bright tomato. No stick or slip, it's just an easy stain to draw straight on. Plenty of staying power too, so there's a reason I swatched this one at the very end. That's the lot. Did you spot any K-beauty bits you've tried before? I'd love to know what you think of them and if you have any suggestions from other regions. I know great products are coming out of Japan and the Philippines in particular, so I hope to try some in future. Thank you to YesStyle for partnering with me again. I'll leave a discount code down below for 10% off orders over $49 US. YS Matilda 10. Maybe I'll dip my toe into Korean skincare at some point, so please leave any suggestions below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.